Yep, moving boxes. I'm having to move again. There was gonna be, a humorous sort of segue that would tie into the show, maybe, of when games happen and all that stuff. But in light of, I wish these birds would stop. Um, uh, but I don't know anybody who's been watching the news, even if you're like way out of state. I mean, it's been huge. The weather here in Oklahoma has been absolutely devastating. Areas surrounding where I live in Tulsa County is kind of the Arkansas River kind of wraps around it, and then we've got like major lakes kind of to the north of it. So we have like all this massive flash flood rains that have been feeding into that river, and now everything is just being swallowed up. So it's like we're where I'm sitting is kind of being surrounded by rising water. I'm far enough inland to where it's not a danger to me specifically, and it's not a danger for where I work. Um, but it's been extremely sobering, and I wish I could be sitting here making jokes like everybody else. But with me, I don't make fun of stuff to cope with it. That's not how I deal with things. Um, as you can tell, I'm about to tear up. I've been on the verge of tears like this whole week. And tornadoes almost every single night. Um, so I mean, it's just been insane. So I mean, this isn't fun, happy, whatever. I wish it could be, but yeah, that's the type of situation going on. Ugh. But I did write a song last night, actually. I just put some chords to it. I'm gonna try to play it for y'all. It was heavily inspired, obviously, by this weather, and I'm very on the nose about that, but I kind of tie it into like a theological metaphor. So, hopefully, might get something out of it. Grab this guitar. Gotta get. Okay, come on. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics on the tablet because this is really, really fresh, so I don't have this memorized. There we go. Now, after doing that little bit, let's see if I can remember that intro. House frozen over, drips into our rivers, spreading sickness and disease. I'm messing that up, and those birds are not helping. Let's try that again. I might need to change the key of that intro because apparently that doesn't work with the chords, and I thought it did earlier. But yeah, I just wrote these. I just wrote the music for this minutes ago. House frozen over and drips into our rivers, spreading sickness and despair. Nowhere left to leave here. The waters rise to claim all that we've built, bringing us to our knees. Nature has waged war against us. We've no left. This reminds me of stuff I used to do like years and years ago, and I'm not cutting this because I'm not going to plug it into my computer and edit it because I don't really want to even use it. I'm probably going to pack the computer up soon anyway. Ugh. Maybe I can edit it in post on YouTube. I don't know. I think I can cut chunks out on YouTube. I don't know. But it's like I used to do this all the time, and I didn't cut it. This was back in 2011 when I was like, oh, I just wrote this song, I want to share it. And, I used to do that all the time. I still have some of those old videos on Facebook, I think. All right, let's go back to the third stanza. Try this again. Nature has declared war against us. No chance to defend ourselves. The enemy that can't be fought, reaping what we sowed. Celebrate the sickness, revel in the darkness, laugh in our destruction, all the while believing it's a myth, but it's not a myth. But I'd rather be the subject of God's anger than the subject of His absence. I'd rather be the subject of God's anger than the subject of His absence. I'd rather be the subject of God's anger than the subject of His absence. I'd rather be the subject of God's anger than the subject of His absence. So, yeah. Pray for Oklahoma.